Hey guys, this is a segment from the Slumpbuster Podcast. You can find the full episode on any of the various podcast platforms, or of course, subscribe to us on YouTube for more of our content. Other than that, guys, sit down, bust a slump, and enjoy. The Colts had some big news today, some big breaking news before the podcast. Philip Rivers is officially retired after his 17th season. He's about to have 17 more children, according to reports as well. It made a lot of sense when I looked at his next job. It's lined up at a Catholic school. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's why you have so many damn kids. Man, it's so impressive. I think this man has a goal to start his own football team just off his family members.
Yeah, I know. Well, he can already start a basketball team and have a few substitutions to spare too. So this guy, but you know what? It's well deserved. Philip Rivers had a heck of a career. I feel like he should have won a couple of Super Bowls, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning were all in the way of those years. He was in San Diego. But no, I feel Philip Rivers probably can go down as one of the all-time best to do it. I know towards the end of his career, he didn't really have the arm strength to make certain throws here and there. But Philip Rivers leaving Indianapolis or retiring leaves a big void for the Colts also. Are they going to trade for a quarterback? Are they going to draft a quarterback? Are they going to look for one in free agency again? The Colts have the work cut out for themselves as far as the quarterback position goes. And to be honest, I can't wait to see it unfold this March. So it's going to be fun.
Well, they were willing to trade the number 13 overall pick in last year's draft for DeForest Buckner. So I imagine they'd probably be willing to part with this year's first round pick for a quarterback if one does become available. Now, we know there's multiple names out there. Of course, I think they're out of the Deshaun Watson race just by virtue of being in that division. But Matthew Stafford, of course, has an opportunity as a name to pop up there. Sam Darnold is one that potentially the Jets are looking to move off of. I've suggested I think they should draft a quarterback at number 2. I think now, given Doug Peterson's firing, Carson Wentz is officially locked into Philly. What would you do if you are the Colts? Do you prefer the veteran quarterback option, or do you prefer them going into the draft? Because this team's built to win now.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a real tricky situation. And to be honest, I know that the Eagles are financially tied to Carson Wentz, but the Colts aren't gun shy about trading draft capital to get their guy. Like you said, they did it last year. I wouldn't really necessarily call Carson Wentz off the table, even though I just said that I feel like they're more entitled. The Eagles are more entitled to keep him. I do see a scenario where both teams can compromise on his cap hit, and I can see Frank Reich and the Colts general manager saying, hey, you know what? We saw what Carson Wentz did with Frank Reich. We don't feel really too comfortable going the rookie route again because we feel like we're built to win now. So why not make that trade? But also at the same time, I do see Frank Reich bringing in his own quarterback from college, in the draft, and developing him and making him just as successful as Carson Wentz did in 2017. Like I said, I think the Colts can go both ways. It wouldn't surprise me if they made a trade for somebody or went in the veteran route as far as free agency goes. But I just feel it'd be a lot cheaper and more beneficial for them to come and draft somebody with the pick that they have in the first round.
Rank these options for them: rookie quarterback, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, or Jameis Winston.
Okay, so I would go draft number 1. You draft your guy just because it's going to be cheaper. Mm-hmm. Okay. 2, I'd really like Matthew Stafford, and then I'd go Jameis Winston, and then the rest you can.
Damn, no love for Sam, right?
I do. You know what? I just feel like he was in a bad spot in New York.
It takes a while to work out some bad habits, and I'm sure he learned a lot of bad habits under Adam Gase. He hasn't been in too many really big game situations going back to even his college days. So it is questionable when you have a team that's a Super Bowl roster like the Colts, I think, have. For the longest time, they had the number 1 rated defense in the league. They have to figure out some stuff with T.Y. Hilton, but they have a talented running back in Jonathan Taylor there. Of course, we know how good that offensive line is. Whatever quarterback there has a huge opportunity to succeed, and it does make it a premier landing spot for a veteran quarterback out there that's looking to get out.